going to Washington. And we are going to make them squeal.
All right, of course, Joni Ernst last night, victorious in Iowa. She's headed to Washington, and so is my friend, who is a Republican member of the New York State Senate, and in January will become a new congressman from the state of New York, the 1st congressional district. He is a wonderful man with a proud record militarily and legislatively, and we're talking about the one and only Lee Zeldin. Hello, Lee. Hello, Congressman-elect.
Wow, it's great to be with you. You know, gosh, I mean, I've been friends with you for several years. You've known me since the first time we made this run, and a lot of hard work, some hundreds of great volunteers, and now we're heading to Washington in January.
Are you going to make them squeal, or you have another mantra?
Yeah, well, you know, that's a new one. I'll tell you, you know, yeah, I'm not one to drink coffee, but yesterday, because I knew it was going to be a late night, I went out and I got one of those triple venti something or others from Starbucks. I always make fun of the people who get those, and I got one myself. And I was wired. I was just making sure it wasn't any, like, you know, Howard Dean squeals.
Well,
the first thing that came in mind as I was listening to that speech.
Yeah, I mean, you won handily against Tim Bishop. Congratulations on that. You know, what is the first thing you want to do when you get there?
You know, there has been hundreds of bills that House Republicans have passed. Harry Reid has declared dead on arrival. He wouldn't bring them up for debate, wouldn't bring them up for vote. Bills that would help create jobs, help with our energy policy, our health care policy, immigration, education. From one issue to another, conservatives, Republicans all across this country have good ideas that now are going on this president's desk. And that's what I'm excited about being part of. Is that, you know, Republicans have gotten a bad rap from mainstream media, obviously Democrats doing their best to feed into it, making it seem like these hundreds of bills were the Republicans, you know, blocking progress.
Right, the Republicans are the do-nothing Congress. They're the party of no, when it's Harry Reid who let 300 bills go without, or 350 go without a vote. But let me ask you this. And this is the breaking news of the day, and you're going to be a part of this now. The president is going to sign an executive order on immigration, even though Mitch McConnell said that would be a poke in the eye, that would be a huge red flag, that would be, you know, a terrible thing for bipartisanship and cooperation. He's going to do it. He said if the Republicans want to pass bills after the fact and put it on his desk, it'll supersede his executive order. What's your reaction to the president making this announcement today?
This is my fear, that this president wants this controvery. This isn't just one moment in time where he's going to pass an executive order. If, you know, whether he is met with resistance or not, he's going to do it again. It's outrageous, and really the Republicans are going to need to talk with each other, but, you know, House, Senate, conservatives, moderates, and discuss the best path forward, utilizing the powers that Congress have.
The power of the purse, right?
You know, you could better utilize the power of the purse, but, you know, this president cannot go with 2 years, and obviously huge unpopularity, no mandate left by the people. He cannot go unchecked.
Well, what else besides the power of the purse are you talking about for checks?
Well, I mean, the power of the purse can be hugely effective if utilized right. So,
but I sense there was something else you might, and maybe I'm wrong.
Well, I mean, the other thing too is passing legislation. You know, I think what's interesting is that this president never has to run for election again, but House and Senate Democrats do. So as this president becomes more and more unpopular, legislation to put on his desk or efforts to override vetoes, Democrats are going to be very hard-pressed not to go along with very good, solid pieces of legislation to overturn
Keystone and medical device repeal among the you'll sign off on that immediately, right?
Of course.
Yeah. Hey, listen, Congressman-elect. I love saying that. I know you love hearing it. Next time we'll speak, when you're a congressman, we'll have you on early and often, and I'd love to have you be a part of the show. And great luck. God bless you. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Take care, Steve.
Take care, Lee. All right, Lee Zeldin. Oh, and he's the new Republican Jewish member of Congress. I forgot to ask him about that. We're coming back.